All right, look at this, guys. This is completely amazing. I'll say that. Completely amazing. The system can be, at times, very beautiful. Other times, not so much. There's that same formation going that way to the right this time. It's not always the same direction either, is it? And look up here. Look at this formation right here as it connects to this one. And why is that glowing right there inside of it? So you got this one right here straight above me, and it connects over to this one, and then it connects back there, going right there, and those are starting to turn black. But they're all still system trails. I'm not even talking about chemtrails or whatever. But look at this right here. Obviously it looks like a head, right? And then the pan over here, back over here at the sun where the main formation is, as it starts to turn black, it even looks like kind of triangular right there at the sun. And all this back here tailing off from it. Looks like overall another, well, I guess it's a dragon. Yeah. Apparently it's another form of a dragon. Like everything seems to be all the time, in one way or another. Everything formed, like I repeatedly say, by the movement of objects creating and leaving these trails, do their movements, and then they make these big formations like this. What do I surmise that it all means altogether? I don't know. I keep saying that. I always say that. I truly don't know. But I do know that whatever kind of rotation has been going on recently seems to be, yeah, speaking of that, there's this one right here, trailing off up there, but it's amazing. Make mention real quick that last night, okay, for those of you that, most of you probably have watched all the recent videos, or maybe not all of them, but all of you that watched the one where it was like 5 days ago or whatever, last week, when the big giant trailing behind it, huge one where I showed it went across the east back to the north. It's that one, if you remember that one, or you got it, anyone can go look. Anyway, the one that goes completely across and covers several horizons. Whenever I see it, I always say it like that. Well, last night I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, used the restroom, and I went outside, and it was mainly clear everywhere, and then all the way across the north, over to the east and through the east, like almost the same thing, slightly different, but at 3 o'clock in the morning. Look at this over here. I don't know what this red is, but at 3 in the morning, wow, I saw all those giant clouds, huge, the same formation. Not that I've never seen it in the middle of the night before, but, and Man. But just something I thought that I should mention, and I was actually going to take my camera and go off and record it, film it and show it, but I was just too tired and I couldn't fully wake myself up to go do it. By the time I did, then I had fallen back asleep, and then it was already past daybreak. But I was intending to do it. I just ended up not doing it. But 3 o'clock in the morning, and then when I woke up at a little after daybreak, then clouds had come in. Some were system clouds, some were, I guess, Earth clouds. But what I'm talking about, it was going across the north, whatever. I couldn't see it at that point. I guess it was still there. I don't know. But I was trying to, I was going to go out and film it at, like I said, at 3:30 in the morning, and I would have showed it to you guys already, but sorry, I ended up not doing it. But it was there, and I wasn't necessarily expecting to see it either. I just went randomly, if I am awake at any time of night like that, I'll just sometimes come out and just look around real quick. Don't always see something. Sometimes you can't really see a lot. It's dark or whatever, it just depends. But I was surprised as I looked and I saw that, like I said, at 3 o'clock in the morning. And if it was the same one from the other day, if it was, which I think it was, I'm not positive, but it should have been, unless there's several of those that form just like that. Either way, it was there. I don't know, I guess. And where is it now? I don't know. And when we see that, even though it looks like it's right there, I think it's like right outside of our atmosphere. Like whenever I've caught it and showed it, I mean, it almost has to be, even though it seems like it's like right there. I mean, everything seems like it's like right there, doesn't it? Like all this right here, doesn't it look like it's like right here, like barely in front of me, right in front of me, not far away? Yeah, everything always does, right? But anyway, yeah. And I wish I would have gotten up and filmed that, because, I mean, I wanted to see how large it was, how far it went, for one thing, too. But, sorry, guys, I couldn't get up. I didn't get up. And I doubt anybody else saw it. Like, nobody ever, like all the, how come people don't seem to even see this stuff, whatever? Well, I know Seven does, and Roger Paul, and a few others. Not too many of those seem to be regularly reporting on all that. Well, no, there's some others, but certainly not enough of us. There are a number of others. Take that back. I don't know how many altogether, but certainly a number far, far less than it needs to be. And the ones that are even watching these videos seem to be just all of us, the same ones. Not many of other people ever here and there, just barely come to watch sometimes. It's mainly just all the same people, all of us, still trying to somehow get through to the others. It's a never-ending battle. For who knows how much longer, or even knows what's going to happen.